Christian apologist born with a physical disability. And these are some things that I would never believe about disability, specifically what the Bible has to say about it. Number one, I do not and will not believe that the gospel is primarily about inclusion. There is absolutely nothing in scripture to indicate that the gospel is primarily about inclusion. And what I hear a lot in disability theology is that claim that at the heart of the gospel is specifically disability inclusion. That's just not true. The gospel is about salvation. The gospel is about reconciliation with God, whether you have a disability or not. Number two, I will not believe that Luke 14:21 is a literal directive. Hear me out. Luke 14 is the parable of the great banquet. I would encourage you to go read it in its entirety. But what I see in disability theology is taking specifically verse 21 and then extrapolating that to be a directive from Jesus. And it's not. It's part of a larger parable, yes. Now, do I think that disability inclusion is important within the church? Yes. I'm not saying that it's not. I'm saying Luke 14:21 is not the directive that tells us that. I think there is other scripture that you can use to justify that claim. And I am very cautious about taking scripture out of context, even if the claim technically has some truth to it. Number three, I would never, I truly mean I would never read scripture through the lens of disability. That is the fallacy in disability theology, is reading disability into the Bible, whether it's there or not, whether you should be reading that into the Bible or not. Spoiler, you really shouldn't. I will never, and I will tell people, never read the Bible through the lens of disability. Instead, read scripture as it is and understand your disability through the Bible. All scripture is good for teaching, correcting, rebuking. All scripture is God-breathed. You don't need to add your disability into it or read your disability into it. Instead, the thing we should be doing is to read scripture for a proper biblical understanding of disability and chronic illness.